All right, so as you all know, the event is called Fictional Face-Off, and we're basically going to be debating, but we're going to combine it with your favorite books and movies and novels, all right? And if at any point of time, if you have any doubts, please just raise your hand and I'll call upon you and answer your question, all right? Okay, so first of all, what is the event? So basically, as the name suggests, it's fictional face-off, which means we're going to debate about fiction, and it's a creative debate event for actually anyone, but I feel like it's more suited towards readers and storytellers. So, and instead of abstract topics like politics and whatnot, you'll be debating on your favorite fictional characters, and you'll get to think, argue, and perform all three at once. Then here are the basic rules of how it'll go. So first of all, you'll be assigned a fictional character or a prompt, which will be known as the motion as you have in a debate. And then you'll get 10 minutes of prep time to prepare your arguments and research. And then you'll speak for 2 minutes on your character or prompt or whatever you've been given, and you'll be paired up and you'll have a debate. Then the rules and regulations are that you will have only and only 10 minutes of prep time, and you cannot use AI and like stuff like that. Then you're going to be speaking for 2 minutes, and please be respectful, please be sensitive, and you can use notes, but you cannot paper read or read like from a Google Doc, something like that. Then here's the judging criteria. You'll be judged based on your clarity, your creativity, your logic, and how you deliver your arguments. So I guess that's pretty straightforward. If you all have any doubts, please go ahead. Any doubts from anyone? All right. Then here's stuff that you'll learn. First of all, you'll learn how to think creatively and quickly. You'll learn how to see both sides of a story. You'll learn how to express yourself properly and with confidence. And you'll learn how storytelling and debating can come together. Then these are the allocations. We'll share this slide once again once we have assigned the motions and paired you up. All right, so is everyone clear with the format and how we're going to go about this? Just give me a thumbs up. Zoya, Samaira. Samaira, do you have any doubts? You're allowed to unmute, you can speak.
Yes. What are you supposed to say, write or say about the character?
Yeah, we'll be giving you the prompt, then you'll get to know what you're supposed to say. We'll be assigning you, are you going for the motion or against the motion? And then we'll assign you the prompt. You all know what prop and op are, right? You know what proposition and opposition is? Proposition is like if I give you a motion, say that chocolate is good. If your proposition, you will say that yes, chocolate is good. But if I your opposition, you'll say that no, chocolate isn't good. Got it? Motion is basically the topic that you'll be debating upon. All right. And Mohit, you asked about rebuttal speeches in the beginning. We will not be having speeches. It's just going to be 2 minutes of speeches from both the sides. All right.
Okay, ma'am. But like, what is it really?
What is it really? Can I come back to that in the end because it's not relevant to this event for now?
Okay,
I'll
ma'am.
answer your question later.
S- So, this is my first time, so what am I supposed to do?
Yeah, don't worry. We'll tell you what you have to do. Okay, so now give me 2 minutes. I'll assign you, I'll pair you up, and I'll give you the emotions. All right. Alright, everyone, the motions have been decided and you all have been paired up, so kindly turn on your cameras again. I'm going to share my screen again and we're going to pair you up as per your class, alright? So it's going to be Aki versus Pallavi and Zoya versus Mohit and Samara. Because it's your first time debating, you can first see how all of them go and then you'll be paired up against either Zoya or Mohit, alright? Because we have an odd number of people. Once again, is my screen visible to everyone? Alright, so these are the motions. The first motion is that this house believes that Avengers have caused more harm than good. Then the second motion is that this house believes that, this house believes that Percy Jackson would make a better leader than Harry Potter. And the third motion is that this house regrets the glorification of toxic relationships as depicted in classic literature. So I guess from these motions, it's pretty obvious which one is for Pallavi and Paki. So Pallavi and Paki, you have 10 minutes of prep time, and um, Pallavi, you're for proposition, and Paki, your opposition. Your motion is the third motion. Mohit and Zoya, you have the second motion, which is that this house believes that Percy Jackson would make a better leader than Harry Potter. You both also have 10 minutes of prep time, and you will be you'll be giving 2 minutes of speeches. All right.
Ma'am, I'm preposition or opposition?
Sorry, Zoya, your proposition. Mohit, your opposition. All right.
Okay, ma'am.
If you all,
I wanted to ask too, like, am I preposition or opposition?
I think I told it for you and Pallavi. Let me just, yeah, Paki, your proposition and Pallavi's opposition.
Ma'am, can we start?
Yes, you have 10 minutes of prep time and your time starts now.
Ma'am, can you show the slide? Yeah.
I've sent the motion in the chat for your ease. Just go through them. Hi, Naisa. You've joined in a bit late, but could you rename yourself first of all? Could you rename yourself so that your grade is right after your name? Naisa, please rename yourself. Everyone else, you have 5 minutes left. Please turn on your cameras.
I'm done preparing.
That's great. You still have 3 minutes left.
I'm just revising it.
Everyone, please turn on your cameras. Mohit, Zoya, Pallavi, and Paki, please turn your cameras on.
Are you starting?
Just 2 more minutes. Paki and Pallavi, because we're gonna have two debates going simultaneously, you'll be going into the first breakout room with Joanna, and she'll be your judging the debate.
All right.
I'm assigning you the rooms you can move in right now. All right, Zoya and Mohit, are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Nisa, because you've joined in a bit late, you'll have to wait and I'll do your debate. You will be against Samira and I'll do your debate next after Zoya and Mohit are done. All right?
Could you just explain what we have to do?
Yeah, I'll do that later as well because their prep time is over. So once I'm done with their debate, you'll get a rough idea what we have to do and I'll explain it if you have any doubts.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay, so Zoya and Mohit. Zoya, your proposition? You're for the motion, right? Guys, your prep time is over. Zoya, you're for the motion. So you'll give your speech first. Just give me a countdown, all right? Zoya, can you hear me? Can you please unmute? Yeah, all right. So, yeah, go ahead.
Percy is super cool because
Wait,
he's
You're supposed to give me a countdown. You're supposed to give me a countdown. Okay. Also, for Nisa, for context, their motion is that this house believes that Percy Jackson could be a better leader than Harry Potter.
No, that's not true. But okay.
All right. Okay, so Zoya, I'll start your timer in 3, 2, 1, go.
Percy is super cool because he doesn't act like he's the boss. He does his thing, and he's also really good at thinking fast. Plus, he can control water and stuff. Harry is great, but sometimes he's like, I'm the chosen one. Whereas Percy is super normal and cool with his friends. Thank I needed 30 seconds.
Is that all you have to say? You have nothing else to say? Are you sure? You could just talk about how Percy's cooler and how he's better. It's okay if you don't. It's okay if you don't. All right, Mohit, I'll start your timer in 3, 2, 1, go.
This house believes that Percy Jackson would make a better leader than Harry Potter, but here I stand to oppose that Percy Jackson would not make a better leader than Harry Potter. While Percy is brave and loyal, being a great leader takes more courage. It requires wisdom, patience, and other aspects to be a leader. Harry Potter has proved these qualities many times. He led Dumbledore's army with his friends with calm confidence. He didn't need magical powers from gods. He led through trust and teamwork. Even in the face of danger, Harry puts others before himself, showing true leadership. Percy, on the other hand, often acts impulsively and depends on his friends to fix his mistakes. A good leader must stay level headed, which Harry does by proving even in the hardest time, even when he faced Voldemort. Percy sometimes lets his emotions control his decisions. Therefore, while Percy is a brave hero, Harry Potter is the wiser, steadier, and more inspiring leader. Thank you.
Okay, great speech. Also, so Zoya, could you please turn on your camera? Zoya, are you there? Okay, so Zoya, I think you weren't ready enough. So if you want, I can give you another opportunity to give your speech if you want. Do you want to try again?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll start your timer in 3, 2, and 1.
So I have to I have
Motion.
time to prepare again or
No. So the motion is the same. You had 10 minutes of prep time. Mohit has given a speech, and now I'm giving you another chance to give your speech because I don't think you were ready enough. So your speaking time is again 2 minutes, and you can start whenever you're ready, okay?
okay.
All right, guys, I think we should redo the debate because we have Naisa, who's closer to age in Mohit, and I feel like they would be better competitors. Mohit, are you there? Zoya, are you there? Samaira, are you there? I can't see any of you.
Guys, I would recommend you to all keep your video on.
Yeah, please keep your videos
Even
on.
if you're not in the debate, it's fine. You can keep your videos on.
Joanna, is there an issue? I've assigned you and Pallavi to the first room.
Yeah, I was just texting you regarding the same. Pallavi isn't in breakout room 1. She was rejoining and now I see her in the main room. Could you
Yeah,
assign
she's in the main room. I've assigned her to the breakout room again. Is she unable
Pallavi,
to
could you
join?
please join the room? We're waiting for you.
I've opened the option so that participants can join any breakout room, so try again. Pallavi, are you unable to join the room? I can give you a pop-up if you want.
Okay, I think she has joined the room.
Yep, she's joined the room.
Yes.
Zoya
Okay.
and Mohit, please turn on your cameras. We'll redo the debate because number one, Zoya wasn't ready, and we have another person, so we're an even number, and we can actually have a 2v2 if you want.
Now we can have a 2v2.
No, I'm so sorry. I
No,
didn't
no, no.
say 2v2. It's gonna be a 1v1 debate, but we're gonna have two debates.
We're gonna have two debates and it's gonna be a 1v1. If you want, you can create another breakout room and I could just go over and judge them.
Yeah,
That's the
I'll
other one.
assign the motions first, and then you can give them 10 minutes breakout, 10 minutes of prep time in the room itself.
Yes,
We are
good work.
doing again.
Yes, because now you're gonna go up against Nisa because she wasn't there previously, na, so we're gonna do it again.
Okay.
All right, Nisa, before we begin, do you want a briefing of the format or are you clear with it?
So a 2 minute speech about like for or against a particular topic.
Yes, if you want, I can share the presentation and show you. So just give me 1 minute.
Yeah,
Is
sure.
my screen visible to everyone? All right, so
Yes.
you'll be assigned a character or a prompt. You'll get 10 minutes to prepare your arguments and you'll speak for 2 minutes about your case. The rules and regulations are that you're not allowed to use any kind of AI and you only have 10 minutes to prepare. Be respectful, be creative, be as absurd as you want because this is supposed to be fun. This is not like a strict parliamentary debate. Then the judging criteria, you'll be judged based on your clarity, your creativity, your logic, and your delivery. So keep all four of these points in mind when you're prepping your speech and when you're speaking. Then I'll assign the allocations again and I'll change up the motions because we have to redo the whole thing. All right.
Thank you.
Okay, so I'll send the motions in the chat. For Nisa and Mohit, your motion is going to be that this house believes that Avengers has caused more harm than good. I'll put it in the chat and Nisa, you're for the motion and Mohit, you're against the motion.
It is not in the chat.
Yeah, I just sent it.
Yeah.
Notice.
So Nisa is against, Nisa is for and Mohit is against.
Okay.
I'm moving you to breakout room 2 and Kyle will be your judge.
Ma'am, till the time, ma'am, it will be 7:20 and we can start a fresh
You're
timer.
not supposed to start prepping right now. Once you get into the room, then you start prepping. Don't start prepping now.
Oh wait, I think Mohit joined the room one.
Wait, I'll tell him to come back.
That wasn't the breakout room. I was supposed to join.
Yeah, you're supposed to join room 2.
Yeah, room two. Wait, it's being assigned.
I'll have to close the first breakout room so that I can make another one. So it's just closing. Give me 2 minutes. All right, so Pallavi, Pakhi, and Joanna, please join room 1. And Mohit, Zoya, and Kyle, please join room 2. The motions are all in the chat.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Please join room 2, everyone.
Pakhi and Pallavi, please join room 1. I think you were in the middle of the debate when the room closed. All right, Zoya, please turn on your camera. And Samira, do you have any doubts about the motion, or are you clear with it? Oh, sorry, the format, not the motion. I'll just release the motion. All right, is everyone ready? Are both of you ready? You're allowed to unmute and speak.
Oh, yeah, I'm ready.
All right, Zoya, are you ready? Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
All right. So before I release the motion, I'll give you your sides. Zoya, you're for the no, Samira, you're for the motion, and Zoya, you're against the motion. I'll give you 10 minutes of prep time. All right, and you'll give 2 minute speeches.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm guessing you all have heard the story of Jack and the Beanstalk, where he steals the beans from the giant and the giant beanstalk grows. You're aware of that? Samira, you haven't heard that story. It's okay. I'll give you another motion. Um, okay, you know Barbie. Both of you know who Barbie is. The doll.
A
You know
little.
she's a female. You know she's a female.
Yes.
You know what a feminist is?
No.
A feminist is basically someone who wants rights for equal rights for males and females and basically fights to give proper rights to females, all right?
Okay.
So so the motion here is this house believes that Barbie did more for feminism than most activists.
More for feminism and
Than most activists. I'll send the motion in the chat. If you have any difficulty with this motion, I can give you another one.
yes, it's kind of confusing.
Alright, then give me 2 minutes. I'll give you a better motion. So you know what rights are, right? As in like human rights and worker rights and all of
Yeah.
that.
Yes.
So this house believes that minions should be given worker rights. I'm guessing you both know who minions are and what minions are. Those little yellow things. So this house believes that minions should be given worker rights. I have sent the motion in the chat.
And who's opposing?
Samara, you're for the motion, and Zoya, you're against the motion. The motion was released at 7:25, so you have still 7:35 to prepare. All right, you have to give 2 minute speeches. Guys, you're halfway through your prep time. Please continue prepping. I'll just go into all of the rooms and see how far along they are with the debates. Guys, you have 3 minutes left. Samara, please turn on your camera. We only have a minute left. Samira, are you there? Okay, your time is up. It's 7:35. Samira, because you're the proposition speaker, you'll be going first. And just give me a countdown before you begin your speech, all right?
All right. Yep, I'm ready.
Just give me a 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1. Minions deserve workers' rights as they work till any time and any day, but end up getting paid with bananas. Even though they love bananas, I think that they deserve to be paid by freedom to say and do what they want instead of blindly following their master's orders. Minions need a Saturday and Sunday off as they work so much and need specific timings for their work per day. Thank you.
Is that it? You barely had 30 seconds.
Oh,
Do you want to speak more? I've paused your timer. You can continue if you want.
there's nothing else really, though.
Maybe you could talk about why minions deserve time, like what kind of work they do that they need Saturday, Sunday off.
Um, they work for dangerous things, like they go on missions with their masters. It's not right to put someone else in danger just because the master wants to save the world or something.
Okay, great point. You can make another point. You have 1 minute left.
Hmm.
Maybe you could talk about what they deserve apart from holidays and proper pay.
They deserve to eat what they want. They have
But they
banana.
like bananas. They're getting bananas and they like bananas. What's wrong with that?
It's a little too boring.
Okay. So your point is that they're getting paid in bananas, but that's too boring. All right.
It
So
deserves to be paid with food that has proteins, just not vitamins. How else
okay.
would they be able to fight if they had to? If they have no
All
protein
right.
in their body?
Okay. But they're minions. They're not humans.
Aren't they living beings to have the same mechanism?
Okay. All right. Great point. So you have about 30 seconds left. If you want to conclude, you can like give me a one-line conclusion or something if you want.
Minions deserve worker rights to do and say what they want.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, great. I like your points, but maybe you need to work on your speech. I'll give you feedback later. Zoya, you can start with your speech whenever you're ready. Just give me a
One,
countdown
two,
before you begin.
one, two, three. Minions don't need worker rights. They are happy banana living creatures who thrive on chaos and serving groups. Give them a blue jumpsuit and a banana, and they are set. Rights would just grab the styles. Think about it. They love and what they do. They're not like us. They don't need coffee breaks or sick leaves. They are fueled by bananas and chaos. Their workplace might be a mess, but it's a wonderful mess. And they love it. They would be probably bored with a 9 to 5 job. Plus, who would do groove bidding if they had rights? They'd be too busy negotiating contracts and taking selfies. No, no, leave the minions alone. Let them do their thing and let's just enjoy the chaos. Thank you.
Okay, great. You spoke for a full minute. You want to give a concluding line like Samira did? Just to one line.
Minions don't need worker rights.
So because
You
you
are not
both
audible.
finished, yeah. So because you both finished in like a minute and a half and a minute, I'm gonna allow you to ask each other questions if you want, based on if minions deserve worker rights or not.
Could I start?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Just like animals and human beings, all living things need the correct amount of proteins and vitamins and minerals. It's just having a coffee break doesn't, just because they don't need coffee breaks doesn't mean they don't need proteins, fats, and carbohydrates to do their work that they're supposed to.
Wait. Samara, I'm gonna cut you off. I know this is your first time debating, right? So when you're asking a question, you're not supposed to give a statement. You're supposed to ask a question within 15 seconds, all right? So just like cut it down and make it a question instead of a statement.
Okay.
You can take a few minutes. Zoya, do you have any questions for Samira?
I have to think.
Alright, so both of you can take 2 minutes to think if you have any questions for each other, and then you can ask questions. If you don't, then I'll just give you the verdict and I'll give you feedback. Does anyone have any questions, or are you both done with the debate? Are you both done?
I maybe have one question, but I'm not sure if it's a question.
Okay, go ahead, say it. I can help you out.
Why do minions not need a coffee break? Won't they get tired?
Zoya, do you have an answer? That's a great question, Samira.
Can you repeat the question? I can't.
Okay. Why do minions don't need a coffee break? Won't they get tired too?
If they don't walk, how will they get tired? That's really the main point.
Wait, Zoya, I don't think you got the question. Her question was that because the minions are working for Group, won't they get tired? So why do they not deserve a coffee break if they're also working?
Like, instead of coffee, they get a banana break. And if they get a coffee break, the videos will be so boring. That's
Okay, Zoya, do you have any questions for Samira?
no one.
Samira, any more questions, or is that it?
But bananas won't give them enough energy. Than coffee, because coffee boosts up your energy. Yeah, caffeine.
But banana also has some energy, so they can, like, banana is equals to coffee for them. And like, they don't need coffee. Like, they're a funny character, and characters don't need coffee, so.
Okay, any more questions from either of you? Okay, so I'm not gonna give you like a very, very straightforward verdict for this because I think this was both of yours first time debating, right?
Yes.
Zoya, okay, it was the second time. No problem. So number one, the motion was very, very funny because why would we give minions worker rights? They're not even real people. They're cartoon characters. But I think Samira, you won this debate because you asked questions, and Zoya, your answers were good, but you need to work on how you frame your answers. But because it's your first slash second time debating, I don't think it's that deep. And when you're giving, you had 2 minutes of speech time. Both of you spoke for like a minute. So even if you don't have enough points, try to explain the points you already have better. All right. So if I were to speak on this motion and I was for the motion, like Samira was, and I had to say that millions deserve worker rights because they get tired. They're also living beings after all. So if this was my only point and I couldn't think of anything else, I will just go on and on about how they're living beings, what minions are, why they deserve worker rights, what worker rights are. All right. So if I mean it's so alright, it's your first time debating, you'll get the hang of it once you do it. So I'll tell you the basic structure of this, how you're supposed to give your speech as well, all right? So if you're giving your speech, in the first few seconds, because this was a very, very short speech duration, you only had 2 minutes. In like the first 30 seconds, you're supposed to explain what are minions, who are minions, what are worker rights, so that it becomes clear to me what you mean by worker rights and who do you mean when you say minions. Because minions could be number one, the cartoon character, or like somebody who works for me, I would call them my minion as well. All right, so everyone could have different interpretations, and then you're supposed to give your arguments or the points you're gonna make, and in the end, you're supposed to prove why your side is better than the other side. So if we were to debate the motion, say chocolate is bad for your health, and I have a side proposition, I would say first of all, what do I mean by how is it bad for my health? Why is it bad for my health? Then I would talk about why chocolate is bad for your health, and even though it has benefits or it is good in some manner, it is worse than like the bads are more than the good. Do you get my point? Zoya, do you get my point? Smira, do you get it? Any questions? Do you get how you're supposed to give your speech? Okay, Zoya, what am I supposed to do first?
First, you have to explain the characters and like what your point is. And if you don't have the
That's it,
like
that's
more
it, that's it. That's the
okay.
first part. Samara, what's the second part?
The second part is that you're supposed to explain like why is it better? Like what are the rights?
Yes, you're supposed to say why is your side better. All right, got it? So this debate, Sumaira, you won, and Zoya, your speech was good. I liked your speech a lot, but maybe try to ask questions next time, all right? And because you have not debated before, I would recommend that you join the Teen Debaters Discord or WhatsApp from your parents' phone, because I don't think you all have access to WhatsApp or Discord right now. So just join the group. I'll send the link in the chat, and we have daily debates every day at 8 p.m. So you can just like go there, and these are just like practice debates, so you can join and practice. Okay. Okay, Kyle, are you done with the
Ah,
debate?
okay, yeah, I'm done with the debate. The debate was went very well, and Nyasa had won the debate.
Okay, so Naisa, you won. Congratulations, Samara, you won. And now we're just waiting for, I
You.
guess, Pallavi, Paki, and Joanna, because I'll just go check up on them.
Excuse me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Like, is there like a Discord server?
Yes,
Yes,
there is a Discord server
I'll
for
send the
the
link
team
in the
debater.
chat. I'll send the
That's
link in the
fine.
chat. Give
I
me one.
have it, but I didn't know there was a like Discord.
Yeah, no worries.
Wait. Can you like send the invite link?
I'll send the Discord link in the chat.
Okay. I
Did
joined.
Naisa leave or did she join? Oh, okay, she's here. Wait, did Zoya leave? Someone left. There's one less person.
Yes.
Is the like the meeting ending?
No,
No.
not yet. We can have another debate because I think we have enough time. We can have a debate of like the winners, Naisa and Samira. Samira, are you up for it?
So can I leave?
No, if you want to debate, you can like spectate and like you can debate as
Yeah,
well.
you guys can still respect it.
Okay.
Yeah, you can just spectate or you can debate if you want. What we can do is we can have Samira versus Mohit first because they're closer in age, and then we can have Samira versus Naisa if that
I
works.
want to spectate.
You want to
Okay
spectate? You
then.
don't want to debate anymore?
No.
Okay, so it's gonna be Samaira and Nisa. I'll give you a motion that is appropriate for Samaira as well. Uh, okay. Samaira, have you heard? Wait, you probably. Acha, have you heard of Cinderella, the fairy godmother wala story?
I've only heard the name.
You've not heard the story
Okay.
of Cinderella?
Not
Oh
much.
my
Okay,
God.
that's fine.
What motion do I give
It's
you?
it's
Um,
a very good story. You can read
yeah,
up on it
go read, go watch stuff.
after
Um,
after the debate. It's fine. We'll provide
yes.
you with another motion. Do you
Have
know about
you?
Jack and the
Yeah,
Beanstalk?
no, she doesn't.
Oh, oh,
Do you know about Little Red Riding Hood?
Please, you have to. Oh,
Please tell me you do. Acha,
oh my
what
God.
characters, what stories do you know? Just tell us what you know and we'll give the motion on that.
yeah,
So many.
yeah.
What?
Give any of the books you read.
Anyone.
Yeah, any book?
So do you have to buy heart Cinderella?
No, no, no.
Oh,
You have to.
Then I know it.
let's talk about it.
Oh, okay, then I know it.
Ah, okay. No, do you know the plot of Cinderella? You know what happens in Cinderella?
Yeah, little.
Yeah, then it's fine.
Okay, so
Okay.
you know there was a fairy godmother, right? The one who
Yes.
moved up Cinderella, the carriage and the dress and everything.
Yes.
Okay, so the motion is that this house believes that a fairy godmother can encourage unhealthy dependency. You understand the motion?
Unhealthy.
Dependencies.
Dependency.
Okay.
I'll send the motion in the chat. Just give me 1 minute.
Thank you.
Samira, do you get the motion? You're on mute.
Yes.
Okay. So Samira, you're gonna be. You can choose what side you want to be, and I'm gonna give you that advantage just because you're young. Do you want to be proposition or opposition? You can say it out loud.
For.
Okay, so
For. Okay.
Samira is for and Nisa is against. You have 10 minutes of prep time, and this time
Do you
instead
go?
of doing a cross question round, we'll do 2 speeches for 2 minutes, all right? Okay, your time has.
Do you guys want info slides? Okay, I'm guessing that's enough.
I'm so sorry, I have a doubt. Are we supposed to write it in context of Cinderella or just overall fairy godmother?
Yes, you're supposed to write it in context of Cinderella.
Okay, understood.
Like how Avengers were like you're
Right.
doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, same thing.
Alright, Jonah, we're gonna have a debate between Nisa and Samira. And the motion is that this house believes that fairy godmothers encourage unhealthy dependencies, and Samira is for the motion. Paki and Mohit, I guess you both are spectating. If you want, we can have a debate between you two as well. Like, it'll just be a mock. It won't be anything serious.
Yeah, I was really interested in that Avengers topic.
We already assigned the Avengers topic to, I guess,
That has
Mohit
already
and
been
Raisa
done.
in the previous round.
Yeah, so any other new one?
Wait, Mohit, are you up for another debate with Paki? Mohit, are you there?
Like, what is the motion?
We'll give you the motion, but you're gonna have the advantage of choosing what side you want to go for just because you're younger.
Yeah, but I don't want to participate.
Do you want to or do you not want to? I'll give you the motion then.
I don't want to. I just want to spectate now.
Okay. So Paki, if you want to debate, what we can do is, whoever wins out of Nisa and Samaira, you can have a debate with them to determine like final winner.
Yeah, sure.
Were you side proposition in your previous debate or were you off?
Yeah, I was preposition.
Alright, and you won, right?
Yeah.
How much time do we have left
Uh,
to finish up?
I guess you have 5 minutes left.
5 minutes and 25 seconds.
Okay, thank you so much.
Kyle, which side won in your debate?
Proposition.
It was Nisa, right?
Yes, next one.
Also, Nisa and Samaira, I hope you're aware that you're both giving 2 speeches for like 2 minutes.
Yes, you have mentioned before.
Two speeches on different topics or the same
No,
topic?
the
Same topic.
So what's gonna happen is, because your proposition, you'll give one speech, then Nisa will give her one speech, and then you'll give another speech to counter all of Nisa's points.
Means
Means like whatever
Like,
Nisa
you
says,
basically have to. Oh, sorry. You go on. You go on.
whatever like if your motion is what's your motion again? I'm so sorry. Yeah, your motion is the fairy godmother one. So whatever Nisa says, you're gonna say no, that's wrong, and my side is this is what's right.
okay.
Got it? So that's gonna be a second speech. We'll give you like 2 minutes to prepare for your second speech as well.
Okay.
Well, I think the prep time is over, right?
Wait, I think they have like
Done.
yeah, 30 seconds.
Okay. Samara, you have last 30 seconds before you have to begin with the speech. Samara, are you ready?
Yep.
Just give me a countdown before you begin, alright?
All right. Okay. 3, 2, 1. I feel that the fairy godmothers encourage unhealthy dependencies on Cinderella. Why? The fairy godmother and Cinderella gave Cinderella a chariot, a outfit, and shoes just because she saw Cinderella crying, because she couldn't go for some ball because her mother didn't allow her to and took her sisters instead. So then makes Cinderella be so dependent on the fairy godmother that the fairy godmother would help her, but actually the fairy godmother is just spoiling her at the end of it. So I feel that the fairy godmother encourages unhealthy dependence, makes Cinderella believe that she can depend on the fairy godmother for every single thing, which equals to Cinderella getting unhealthy dependencies on the fairy godmother. Yeah, that's it.
You have about a
Okay.
minute left. You can give another point if you want.
No, not one point that could really come to my mind in the points about my first point. I don't feel that there are any points to relate to the first point.
Okay, so you can just give a concluding speech, concluding statement, and be done with it.
Yeah. The fairy godmother and Cinderella did spoil Cinderella.
Okay. Thank you for that speech.
Let's
Okay.
give us a
You
countdown.
could
Yes, just 1 second, I'm out of battery. Okay, starting on the self countdown of 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let us step into the sparkling shoes of Cinderella. Once upon a time, in a house full of chores, a young girl named Cinderella dreamed of dancing at the royal ball. And the fairy godmother. Many imagined she simply waved her wand, turned pumpkins into carriages, and gowns appeared in a puff of magic. But the truest magic wasn't in doing everything for Cinderella. It was in giving her the tools to shine for herself. The fairy godmother didn't walk Cinderella through every dance step or whisper the perfect words to the prince. Instead, she gave a carriage, a gown, and the courage to step out of the ashes of her daily life. She nudged Cinderella to take her own leap, to glide onto the dance floor with confidence. The magic reminded her she already had the heart, the wit, and the grace to succeed. Even when midnight approached, the fairy godmother didn't chase after her or hold her hand. She let Cinderella face the challenge, knowing that part of growing stronger is learning to rely on yourself, even when the magic fades. So, next time you think of a fairy godmother, remember this. The most enchanting spell is the one that teaches you to trust your own magic. Cinderella didn't just ride a sparkling carriage, she drove her story forward herself. And that, my friends, is real magic. Thank you.
okay. Mhm.
You for the fine speech. Samara, you have to give a rebuttal speech, which is basically you saying that no, the other side's points are wrong and my points are right. So if you want, you can take
Like,
this to prepare.
yeah, you heard what Nyasa said, right? And for like you know her points, right? You know what she said. You know how she meant it.
Not
You just
right,
have
not
Mhm.
memorized.
No, not memorize. You know, like you understood what she said, right? You just have to be like, no, that's wrong, and this is why my side is correct.
Okay.
Okay.
So you have 2 minutes to prepare. I'm starting your timer. Nisa, it would be great if you prepare right now as well because like we're
Yes,
already.
of course.
Oh.
The last 10 seconds. Okay, your time is up. Samira, are you done preparing?
I think I'll need a minute.
Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. Samira, I'm guessing you're ready. Okay, you again have 2 minutes of speaking time. Just give me a countdown when you're ready to get.
Yep, I'm ready. I know Cinderella's enchanting story with fairy godmothers, magic wands. But how would you feel if Cinderella got up herself and wiped her tears off all by herself instead of the fairy godmother using her magic wand of giving Cinderella a gown, a chariot, and a pair of high heels, and then encouraging her to go to the ball? If Cinderella would just get up herself and wipe her tears off, wouldn't Cinderella grow to be more independent instead of relying on fairy godmother? Wouldn't that mean that the fairy godmother encouraged unhealthy dependencies with Cinderella to her? Yeah, that's it.
Okay, you still have, I guess, 40 seconds left. Do you have anything else to add?
No.
Should
Okay.
I start?
Yeah, just give me a countdown.
Yes, 3, 2, 1. In a small kitchen under the weight of chores and dreams, Cinderella wished for a brighter night. spawn fairy godmother. But here's the secret. She didn't make Cinderella dependent on magic. She sparkled, yes. She waved her wand. But she never did the impossible for her. Instead, the fairy godmother gave guidance and a little sparkle. A carriage to travel, a gown to shine in, a moment of confidence to step into the unknown. But she didn't follow Cinderella onto the dance floor. She didn't whisper everyone a word the prince might say. No, the real magic was letting Cinderella try, stumble, and triumph on her own. When the clock struck 12, the magic faded. When Cinderella had already learned something extraordinary, the courage, the cleverness, the self belief. It wasn't in the wand or in the gown. It had always been inside her. The fairy godmother's job was not to create dependence, but to help Cinderella discover her own strength. So, as we think of glass slippers, pumpkin carriages, and midnight chimes, let us also remember this. A fairy godmother's true magic is encouraging us to find our own path, dance our own steps, and make our own happily ever afters. After all, the best story is the one you create yourself. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, thank you for that speech. You still have 40 seconds. Okay. The educators will go to the breakout room and we'll discuss and we'll give you the verdict. Is that fine?
Yes, but could I just please, how much more time will the meeting take?
Like,
We can take like 5 more minutes if you have to leave early. Just give the verdict and be done with it.
But yeah, because I do have a chemistry final tomorrow.
Okay,
So,
just take 5 minutes to give you the verdict.
yes, thank
yeah,
you so
just give us
much.
5 minutes. Join breakout room 1.
So the thing is,
Yes,
we
sir.
have kind of come to a mixed conclusion,
It
but
was a
Kyle is gonna explain it to you, please.
it was a close debate. Do you see guys Oasis? That's basically feedback.
Do you both want feedback for your speeches?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so in the prop side, that is Samira side, the constructives, that is like basically how you structure the argument could be better. And basically, you brought up the points, but you didn't really explain on them. In a debate, you have to explain your points and like say why that caused this. Okay. And like, by the way, if any of the other adjudicators would like to hop on and give the feedback, that would also be good. Okay.
Okay, so I think, Nisa, you need to work on your rebuttals a bit. Your constructive was really, really good. Just in the rebuttal speech, you're not just supposed to rebuild your case, you're also supposed to refute the other side's argument, because what you did was you only reinstated your points and rebuilt your case, but you did not refute properly. Samira, your speeches were both good, you had proper points. All you need to do is you need to work on how you explain those points and how you speak your speech and how you articulate your